Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token. Your host Superman in the house, and we've got another financial update every month. We're doing these, of course. I think this is month number 4. We've got the economic calendar for the USA coming up. These are the major items that may have a major impact on the financial markets and going ahead. So let's check it out. November 2022 calendar, and of course, many of these will be reporting on the October results when they come due. So let's get into it. We've got the first page, of course, is got on the 1st of November. We've got the ISM manufacturing PMI coming out and the JOLTS job openings as well. We can see that the ISM forecast is 50.4, and of course, previous was 50.9. Now, remember, anything that is over 50 is growth. So that's kind of where it is, but also the market looks at how it meets its expectations as well. On obviously the JOLTS there, the previously month we had 10 million on the JOLTS job openings, and of course, we're looking for October's numbers. So we'll see how that comes in. On the 2nd of November, of course, is the main events. We've got the ADP non-farm employment change. Previous time we had 208,000. We'll see what it comes in for the month of October. And of course, crude oil inventories at 2.588 million in the previous number. And we'll look at the update on that. The FOMC, of course, is coming out there. Of course, this is the major event with the Fed interest rate decision. And of course, the previous was 3.25% in the federal funds rate. We'll be looking to see whether they get a 75 basis points. Seems to be the majority decision at the stage. It would get us up to 4% on the federal funds rate. So that's a big deal. And of course, that feeds into residential market, housing market, interest rates, and of course, capital expenses as well. Not only for the private sector, but also the public sector as well. And then OFMC press conference will look at the tone, how hawkish they are. How much will they pivot? Are they going to indicate a interest rate rise in December on the 14th on the final Fed meeting for the end of the year? Remember, there's 8 meetings a year, so that's what's going to play out. Let's see how we go. That is probably the biggest deal. Then coming into the 3rd of November, we got the ISM manufacturing PMI, and that was 56.7 last time. 56 is the forecast. Then Friday, November, we got non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate as well. So pretty big indicators. Obviously, previously we had non-farm payrolls, 263,000, unemployment rate 3.5. Looking at a slightly bigger unemployment rate, 3.6% there. And non-farm payrolls are forecast at 200,000. We'll see what the actuals come in. Then on November the 10th, we've got another big indicator. So if on the 2nd of November wasn't big enough, we've got the inflation data coming out on November the 10th. And of course, it's going to be for October. Hopefully it pulls back, right? Hopefully it pulls back. We've got 8.2% here at the previous September number. They're forecasting 8.1% for the CPI year on year for October at 8.1%. Core inflation, of course, is going to be very important as well. This is, core inflation excludes food and energy, and of course that's part of headline inflation. But obviously, if core inflation comes in higher, just shows you how big the inflationary pressures are. So they've got forecast at 0.5% there on the core inflation, but that's what we'll be looking at. On November the 15th, that's 5 days later, we've got the PPI. And of course, that's going to be on as well. So that's 0.4% last time actual result, but 0.2% for the producers price index there coming up on November the 15th. Now, finally, on our last page here, we've got on the 6th of November, also the core retail sales coming out and retail sales as well. So this obviously US is dominated by consumption. About 70% of the US economy is a consumption. We're looking at these retail sales as well. We had 0.1% growth in core retail sales. They're expecting a slight decrease in retail sales there as well. Obviously, the impact of interest rates, hopefully, and from the Fed's perspective, dampening down the economy a little bit. And not that you'd necessarily need a hard landing. We'll see. On the 7th of November, we've got the building permits. So obviously, higher interest rates. How is this affecting capital decisions and real estate? We had building permits in September at 1.564 million. They're forecasting 1.53 million, for the month of October. We'll see how those results come in. Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index also out on the 17th. We'll see how that goes. And then finally, we have the on all day holiday on the United States on Thanksgiving on the 24th, and of course on the Thanksgiving Day early close as well on the 25th. So 24th Thanksgiving Day. All the best for the Americans for their Thanksgiving Day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and catch me in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.